Okay, my little trailer here is a Cruiser Fun Finder. It's a 139X. It measures 14.9 length here.
Including the tongue?
Not including the tongue. I think the tongue looks maybe in our foot on there. And it weighs around 2,000 pounds. That's without everything in there and water and stuff like that. But it's a very small, nice little trailer.
And you said what year was it again?
It's a Cruiser Fun Finder.
And the year?
It's a 2006.
Oh, so it's fairly new.
It's about 10, 11 years old.
Uh-huh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Did you have a hard time finding a small trailer?
Not really. I went on Craigslist and did some research. I went and looked at a couple other ones, didn't like those. I like this one because it just really felt like it fit me.
Uh-huh. But you were in Florida?
I was in Florida.
And I would think RVs would be pretty common in Florida.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
So, I'm going to invite everybody into my little home here. Let's see, home is where the mat is. This is my sleeping area, but this is a dinette table as well, but I leave it down as a bed because I usually eat outside, or I'll have a little table in here to eat. On this up here, I have a bunk. What we've done, we've changed it where it folds different. We've made a storage area up here. So I have my storage.
Right.
And then I just put this up when I'm driving. So that way everything stays up there and doesn't move around. But it's a very comfortable bed. I've got my stove.
So your kitchen.
My kitchen area, my sink, my fridge.
And your fridge is on this side.
Yes, it runs off gas and propane. I don't have it on right now because I don't have anything in there. Got my little area up here for room. Got my stereo. And then we got my AC. There's the AC in here. Runs off a gas furnace. And then we...
gas furnace.
Uh-huh.
And you've probably been using that.
Actually, I've been using a little buddy heater right there.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't burn up your... do you have solar?
No, not yet. I haven't decided what kind of solar I want to get. I wanted to find out what other people have chosen to get for their rigs and what did I need, because I didn't want to go out and buy something that would be too much or not enough.
Right.
So I wanted to get some idea of what other people are using.
Mm-hmm. And you probably have a pretty limited amount of roof space on this, too.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe getting panels I can set outside.
Right.
Not on the roof of the camper. Or I've seen some people, they have it on the roof of their vehicle.
Yes.
That was another option I was thinking of.
Yes. That's not uncommon because this trailer is pretty small.
Yeah, so that might be an option for me to have it mounted on top of my camper out there in my trailer.
And probably one of the
truck.
reasons you use the Mr. Buddy is because you don't have the battery power to run the furnace.
Correct. Mr. Buddy heater right behind you that I use.
Oh yeah, so you just leave it sitting right there and run
No,
it right
I don't
there.
leave it sitting there. I just have it there for now. I usually have like a little table. I'll set it on. I'll turn on high and get it going. Then I'll turn on low and it heats up really fast in here.
Mm-hmm. That's just where you store it. It goes on the ground to run it.
Yeah, store it there for now because I was straightening up in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our bathroom.
Yep, which I'm sure is enormous. But it's actually not bad at all.
Have my little toilet. And shower right here. I use this for storage for right now, but yeah.
And you do use the bathroom facility.
Yes.
Some people don't because they don't want to dump the tanks, but you don't mind.
No, I'm going to be out here for a short period of time, so it's a very small tank.
And then when you're work camping, you get hookups.
Yes, I do. And I've used the shower. It's really a tiny shower, but it's usable. You can use it. It'd be very creative when you take a shower.
Yes, you're bunking your elbows and...
Yeah. But it does really well. I haven't had any issues with it.
And it's what's called a
wet bath.
Wet bath?
Yes.
Meaning that you... everything gets wet.
Yes, true.
The whole bathroom's a shower.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of storage back here.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
good storage, actually.
Right there.
Go on.
Storage in there.
Yeah, actually very good storage back here.
got storage here, which I'm going to put some shelves in later. But right now, this is what I am using for now.
Very good storage, yeah.
Yeah.
Another one over here.
Yeah. There, a little closet.
Oh yeah, that is a very cool little closet.
Yeah.
And it leaves the trailer, leaving everything being so low and against the back walls and everything, leaves the trailer feeling very open for such a small trailer.
Even though it looks very small on the outside, it's very, I think it's very roomy on the inside.
Yeah.
People come in and they go, oh my God, it looks like so much more room than you have in here.
You know, I love living in a small space.
Yeah.
Have you also found that you enjoy it? Let me take you places again.
I enjoy it very much. It just feels very comfy.
Right.
You know,
cozy.
Cozy. And
cozy
comfy.
is a good word.
Yeah, cozy and stuff like that. I mean, I have plenty of space here. I mean, I have my laptop. I use a little table here. I have all my comforts of home.
Right. Everything you had at home, you have here, just very close together.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to find, too.
Yes.
You can find things a lot more quicker in this little small space than a big one.
Yes. Although you have to be pretty organized and keep things, you know, have a home and they go back into it.
Yeah, you have to kind of keep things in their spot, because if you don't, it gets really cluttered up quickly.
So you've been on the road now for 7 months?
It's about maybe 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets?
Wish I'd done it sooner.
Everyone says exactly that.
If I had known all about what I know now, I would have gone, why would I have done it sooner? Because it was like, I think maybe waiting kind of your fear of, can I do this? Can I take, you know, am I able to do this? That's kind of like, you know, your fear of that. But no, it's just, there's so many resources out there and so many different things to see. It's just, you know, something that you need to do right, you know, as soon as possible.
Right. So you would recommend it to younger people, not to wait.
I've seen younger people. I mean, when I was at Amazon, there was like families that were doing it. There were younger females that were doing it as well, younger people. Just amazed at so many different lifestyles and different ages of groups of people that were doing it. That were going around and doing the work camping and traveling and seeing the world. And it's just, you know, an opportunity to see everything.
Mm-hmm. So what would be your final word of advice to our listeners who are concerned? They're afraid, they don't know if they have money, they'll be hurt, they'll be lonely, they'll be sad. What's one last piece of advice? Just
take the chance and do it. Just, you know, don't be afraid. You know, if you really want to do this, I mean, if it's something that you really, really want to do, you know, there's resources out there. There's, you know, things you can do, places you can work if you need to, if you're worried about income. There's so many different things you can do. But, yeah, just, you know, if you're really wanting to travel and do this, you know, just go ahead and try it.
Well, thank you so much, Mary Beth. I really appreciate your tour of your little home and your encouraging words. I'm glad this has worked so well for you. And thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, too.
And for everyone out there, this life is available to you. You can get started for not much money, and you can get the work and live while you're on the road. So thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe to the channel and watch us on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.